Wow, what a long week. Okay, so we got New Comic Book Day. We got an Obi-Wan trailer to talk about. We got a book to give away and picking a book for next week. Stick around. Welcome back, family. Thank you so much for joining yet again here at Ohana Comics. And yes, I actually have the correct microphone this time. I checked. I'm a little bit of a YouTube noob. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me yet again. I caught the Obi-Wan trailer earlier, and I'll be talking about that in a little bit. But first, and I know this is what most people are here for, who's winning, not just one, Follow Me Into Darkness, but also a copy of Rogue Sun #1. Who's winning 2 books today? And the answer is Edwin Vivo. Congratulations. I don't remember ever seeing you win before. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for winning. Yay. I got one thing that you need to do now is just go to Ohana_comics on Instagram. Send me a message. Okay, just send me your address and I can get this out to you. And I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome to the channel. Hey! So, yeah, before I get even into this week's books, and it's another, by the way, bump day. The Obi-Wan trailer. Did you guys watch it? I watched it on my phone. I can't wait till this is over, because I just got home. And I got to get upstairs and watch it on a big screen. Or as big a screen as I have, anyway. Yeah. It looked amazing. It did look really good. And I'm just going to say from a comic book standpoint, this is not when you buy the books. This is when you sell the books. So if any of you have, and I have a copy of this, and this is from my personal collection, is my copy of Star Wars #2. Yeah, it's only a 7.5. Yeah, it's a CBCS. I don't care. It's actually one of the 2 books I got along with, let's see if I can see it from here. I guess not. I got this and a Moon Knight #1 in a trade with my buddy Shane. So my intention was to trade back again later, but he passed away on the first of the year, and I'll never be able to trade it to him, so I'm never going to trade it to anybody else. So, yeah, miss you, bud. Still every single day. But again, if you've got your Star Wars #2s, if you bought them with the intention of flipping them, this is the time when you list them right now, today, because it's not going to be any hotter than it is right now. Also, if you have a copy of, what is it, Darth Vader #6, or I don't even know what series it's from. It's got the first appearance of the Grand Inquisitor. That book is going to be blowing up. This, again, if you bought that for speculation, today is the day you sell. Today is not the day you buy. Okay, so I've given my little spiel on that. And let's get into what I got today. All right, so I picked up 2 copies of What If #1, variant editions. I got, by the way, some of these books are left over from last week, because if you remember, I got the Syndicate Comics late, and it's inside the Marietta Antique Mall, which the register closes at 6, but we got to hang out till later as they were unboxing their late shipment. And a couple of the books, the register had already closed. I told them to put it into this week's Dropbox, so I got more stuff. Yay. So yes, I did get the Miles Morales Captain America and the other Miles Morales Captain America. I've always been a big fan of the What If comic books. I was really excited when the series came out. It was okay. I thought the first episode with Captain Carter played kind of like a pilot episode. It seemed a little lacking, but after watching it, I was thinking, if this is as good as it gets, I'm still happy because this is still good. Then it got into, with Doctor Strange Lost His Heart, the episodes with T'Challa, the Zombies episode, which I laughed my butt off, the 3-part ending, which, yeah, I really, really did enjoy the What If series. If you haven't watched it, you need to. I did pick up 2 copies of Spider-Gwenverse. I loved this cover. And a lot of times you'll see the covers that have multiple versions. They do well in the long run because there'll be one version of one character that's takes off or does well. So you always got to be on the lookout for that. And, of course, that art just nailed me. And I'm like, yeah, that's really, really cool. So I had to get the Lano version on that. I did pick up 1 copy of Silver Surfer Rebirth. Artistry on that, also kicking it. This was one that I saw up on the wall It was not on my pull list. And after looking at it and seeing the other versions, I picked this version because I liked it the best. I feel like I should have picked up a couple extra copies. But Jeff Lemire has a new series out, Little Monsters, from Image. And yeah, I'm going to have to read this, but that looks like it could be interesting. Speaking of Captain Carter, I did pick up a copy of Captain Carter #1. And I saw the other variants, didn't like them at all. So I bought this one just so I could say I have a copy of #1 to see where it goes. 2 copies of a 5-part series from AWA Upshot. We've got Hit Me. Hit Me. Apparently she wants to be hit. She-Hulk #2, the X-Gwen variant. By the way, I wasn't crazy about it because it's kind of like the X-23, and the thing that's just, it's annoying me, okay? She's got 3 claws. X-23 has 2 claws. Wolverine has 3 claws. So, is she supposed to be Wolverine, or is she supposed to be X-23, or somewhere in between? She should have 2.5 claws. I don't know. Stupid little things that bug me. A couple of second printings here. We've got Strange Academy #15, second printing. And the Darth Vader #20, Mandalorian with Grogu. I missed the first printing on that. Yeah, I did. Since we're in the Star Wars theme here, I did get 2 copies of Star Wars High Republic, #15, which is the first appearance of the Leveler. And I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but for cover price, I'm not going to say no. 2 copies, we're coming to the end here, 2 copies of Devil's Reign, #1 of Moon Knight. So we've got the standard, and yes, that's the standard, and that's the variant. The variant's a bit busy for me. I'll really have to study that, but actually, I think the standard is better, simple, to the point sketch. I like that. It's not even, it's kind of like a sketch. It's really nice. And okay, so what do I want to talk about? I wanted to say about the Obi-Wan's trailer. Now, if you haven't watched the trailer and you're trying to avoid it, give me about 30 seconds. I'll hold my hand up. You hit mute. But okay, so I'm going to talk now. The trailer itself, like I said, you can see the Grand Inquisitor. You saw a young Luke. They really, really pull a lot of the music from the original trilogy. And as much as the original trilogy was, and sorry, to me, it was hard to get through. It was even harder to get through some of that than it was to get through The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker and everything else. Anyway, but the music, the soundtracks were amazing. And Ewan McGregor was an amazing Obi-Wan. And I'm so glad that he's coming back for the series. I would love to see even some cameos of him having Force communications with Qui-Gon, with Liam Neeson. Another great one. So, hold on a second. So, yeah, in the 3rd episode, Yoda talks as they're both going off into their forced isolation because they lost the battle. Oh my God, horrible. Shame. He says to Obi-Wan that, I with your old master I have been talking. I will teach you how to do this. I would really like to see Filoni expand on this and have a couple of cameo conversations with Liam Neeson. And I think that would really, really do well. The reason I paused a second ago is because Miss Ohana came down.
Hi.
And she actually picked up a couple books today, too. If you pass them to me, I will show you. They're not new comics, but she spent a good deal of time going through.
I like the covers.
Yep. The long boxes, the short boxes.
What the story's about? I just like the covers.
Yep, there you go. Well, she got Batman #93. And I am not very familiar with these. I know this is the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles 3, #6. One of the Tinian books.
I like the colors and it has some Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, in my opinion, not the greatest artwork, but
I just like the colors.
the Turtles look good, but I don't like Batman. His body looks misproportionate to the rest of his body. This one, I gotta say, is a good book. good looking book, and I don't know how well it's going to show on here, but it's not exactly a lenticular, but it's kind of like a 3D one, Joker #1.
Hologram.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not a hologram either. It's almost like a lenticular that doesn't change as you turn it, but enough that you can actually see the background move in relation to the front. I don't know if you can see some of the stuff here. I'm trying to get it, but I don't think it's going to work. But anyway, it really does give a three-dimensional look to it. Yeah, the only thing that I actually see move is the gun moves a little bit and the teeth open and close. So it is lenticular, but it's done in a way that it doesn't look like, changing covers from one book to another. So I'm going to wrap this up and make sure that, I forgot to say what next week's book is. That's right. I did not pick, I know usually I go with independent books because I wanted to expand the reading. But in honor of today being the dropping of the Obi-Wan trailer, I picked up an extra copy of Star Wars High Republic number 15, First Appearance of the Leveler. So I will definitely be giving this one away next week. All you have to do is make sure that you are a subscriber to this channel. You like this video and you type a comment on this video. And that's all it is. And then you're entered. I will pull up a random comment next week. Please keep it clean. Keep it fun. No politics, please. I know there's more than enough to talk about politics these days. No ranting about the gas prices. It's comics. It's fun. You want to rant about that stuff, go to CNN's website and leave me alone. But other than that, thanks so much for joining yet again. I appreciate you guys as always. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Until I see you again, mahalo.